So how you doing? My name is J. We have to make things clear. Denmark can hide the truth from us. Not anymore. That's why we're here today. To find the truth. Again, nothing against Denmark or anyone popular in that country. It's just I'm a truth seeker. So winter, we're in our new apartment. It should be nice. It should be really nice. The new apartment is beautiful. It's perfect. You have the choice between a few places, but it boils down to two: a larger house with a yard side of town, with a longer commute for your girlfriend, or an apartment that's a bit smaller but right near her office. You elect for the apartment. The apartment is beautiful. It's all wooden floors with a surprisingly large bathroom. It's very downtown, so you can hear drunks at night and construction during the day, but you kind of like the ambient sound. Apparently, in the old days, apartments were built in Copenhagen, with just an outhouse in the central courtyard for people to use. Then, with the ongoing process of modernization, they ended up realizing that people wanted their own bathrooms. Later on, many closets were hastily converted into tiny bathrooms, so tiny closet-sized bathrooms are the norm in older buildings. We're lucky to have an older building with a decent-sized master bathroom. What you didn't account for was the move-in price. Danish landlords typically require a greater down payment than American ones. It's quite a chunk of money. You and your girlfriend weren't planning on this. You have to empty out your savings and dip into the money you have set aside for paying your taxes. This is a bit stressful, but you manage to recover. Having the apartment really makes things easier. Everyone has more room. You're not stepping on each other's toes all the time. Your bay claustrophobia disappears, and your sex life improves. That's all that counts, buddy. That's all that matters. The 7-year-old Candy? What about... okay, it's the only interesting one. A bunch of Snickers bars have gone missing. On question, both girls point at each other. The 13-year-old suggests that maybe one of the adults ate them, sneaky motherfuckers. But forgot about it. Both children are grounded until you figure out which one did it. That night you find a mess of Snickers wrapped under the 7-year-old's pillow. When you confront her about it, she admits what she did. I was just hungry, and I miss my friends. Don't use loneliness as an excuse. Yeah, but I really wanted chocolate because I was lonely. Sneaky bitch. Okay, the 13-year-old. Damn, everyone's scuba diving. Everyone's doing some interesting shit. The 13-year-old does eventually get into school. They put her in a welcome class. She immediately learns how to get to and walk home from school, okay? As is expected of her. You will not have managed she will be able to handle that well. Normally, that's the sort of thing that will be anxiety-inducing for her, but she keeps finding her way to school in the morning and home in the evening without issue. One day you ask her how school went. It went good, she replies. Later on, you get an email from her teacher explains that today the kids were being taken for a walk from the school to the teacher's house, during which they passed along the water. There they found a scuba diver who was being pulled back into the water and drowned. The scuba diver was somehow rescued and the kids helped him carry his gear while he recovered. The teacher was emailing to tell the parents and reassure them that the kids had handled the event well, emotionally. Excuse me? What? Did you rescue scuba diver today? You asked the 13-year-old. She's still in her room, so she peeks her head out slowly, not looking at you. Yeah, I guess we did, she replies. Enthusiasm muted, but growing. It was kind of like a miracle, wasn't it? Our classes M2 were a miracle too. No. Why didn't you tell us earlier? She says. Well, like when we asked you how your day was. That seems like something you should mention. I guess I didn't think about it, she says, already closing her door. Eavesdropping. Oh, I remember that word. I don't know. Damn. Oh, I looked that up the other day. Or maybe it was in this game? Okay. The fuck was that? The 13-year-old spends all her time in a room, but her new room is located next to the living room. Usually she spends most of her time talking to herself or playing with her ukulele. She has a new habit though, eavesdropping. Frequently you will have a conversation and she suddenly charges out of the room to join in, or to ask you a question about something you're saying that has nothing to do with her. Listen, you can't do that. That's called eavesdropping. If you want to be a part of the conversation, you should be hanging out with us out here. Okay, she says. She could do it. She continues to do it all the time. Fuck. Eavesdropping. Damn. It's just not minding your own business, or what? Okay, let's go to politics. Ooh, because that's the thing everyone wants to know, right? Politics in Denmark. I wonder how politics are in Denmark. Are they fucked up like here? Probably not. Probably yes. What am I talking about? Probably yes. You get tired of talking about politics. You get tired of thinking about politics. When you speak to Danes, it's always come out. How could this happen? Etc. 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 It's the only thing on anyone's mind. At the point, the 13-year-old suggests she still doesn't understand why this whole situation is bad. You point out that the vice president is in favor of electrocuting gay people, which likely includes her 7-year-old sister, who gets crushes on girls more frequently than boys. You explain to the girls what healthcare is and what's happening to it. You explain how your friend from Lebanon is terrifying of flying anywhere. The act of explaining, it's painful. You didn't come here just to escape it, and you suddenly feel a great deal of discomfort about the situation. You speak out about however you can, but sometimes you feel useless. Some days your girlfriend is distraught too. Once your mother mentions how it's a record high temperature for February, and you remember how terrifying of an idea climate change is, you haven't said a word about politics to your family because you know that it wouldn't lead anywhere good. You're feeling insulted from everything, but not much. You are about 4,000 miles away, but that doesn't feel like much of a comfort. I feel okay. Let's not touch that anymore. Just okay, fascism. All right. Squatting? Yes, hell yes, please. You got any exercise stuff for your girlfriend to do some exercise at home with some girl squatting. The 7-year-old is basically a tiny jug and immediately starts using it herself. Since the steps are larger and heavy enough, they are practically like weights to her. She picks them up and carries them around to prove how strong she is. She tries squatting to the boxes like she sees her mother doing. Her form is terrible, her knees wobble every which way. She does the squat way too fast, make a huge snort when her butt forcibly hits the steps, and then bounces off and then pots back up with barely any effort. Why did no one console me in form? You say grumpily, but good-naturedly. I'm literally in the other room. You spend 10 minutes trying to teach her good form, but her knees are still going everywhere. You give up. Squatting. That's really dangerous, you know? Just saying. Squatting is a gamble. Fucking hate that pipe. I fucking hate that pipe. Danish. Isn't Danish like extremely hard to learn? Just I don't know. It's like Scandinavian language is extremely hard to learn. Damn. Danish is a hard language to learn. The grammar seems similar to English, but the pronunciation it's all strange. Besides, everyone here speaks English anyway. Would you get tired of that awkward moment? You're on the street, someone says something Danish, you have to say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I only speak English," before they start speaking in English to you. It's not so bad, but it gets you after a while. You start practicing on Duolingo. You quickly realize you're never going to learn enough speaking through this just written. The government pays for free language lessons for expats. You sign up, but the process takes a month, and then you have to wait another month for the class to start. In the meantime, you do everything you can into Duolingo, but it can only take you so far. You have warned that the particular school that you're signing up for is a bit choosy with their applicants. When you show up for a simple admission test, you're unceremoniously hurled into a quick grammar test. Then, without warning, the admission consider asks you to try and translate a Danish phrase. You realize it's a good thing you were practicing. She was trying to get you to figure things out via context clues and cognates alone. which would have been a nightmare. So, but since you practice, it was a breeze. Really fucking interesting, right? Ooh, okay. I'm running out of time again. Sorry, but let's end this video with some fascism, right? Okay, what's fascism? The 13-year-old asks. You realize that she was supposed to learn about the Holocaust this year in school, or at least she will have, if you had stayed in the United States. Now you have to explain it to her. You do the best you can, and she starts crying. What? They don't talk about that in Denmark? They have to. Days later, she tells you that she's still afraid of fascists. What if I run into fascists on the street? She asks you. You try to explain what that won't be likely be an issue, but she's still upset. Anyone could be a fascist since she's even you, right? You could be a fascist. I'm not a fascist, you tell her. Well, just to be careful, I won't trust anyone. I have to be cautious. Oh, kids. I think no kid would react to that way. Or no kid that I ever encountered, you know? It's a bit for the plot of the story, but I'm just saying it's kind of weird. Alright, yeah, that's a fair takeaway, I guess. One day you're contacted by her teacher who tells you that she claims she's seeing invisible Nazis out on the playground and has been using this as an excuse not to go out. When you confront her about it, she admits that she wasn't actually seeing invisible Nazis. Oh, what a surprise, yeah? She didn't want to go out on the playground. You understand why you can't do that, right? If you tell people you're seeing invisible Nazis, that means you're hallucinating and I want to take you to a doctor. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. And that's it, at least for today. I will try to finish this game in the next video, but for now I'm a bit tight on the time, damn it. Fuck. But I guess I will see you next time. Bye.